this is my son Donald, and we are here to show you how to do a proper diaper fit. Can you lay down, sweetie? My son is 17 months old. So what you want to look for, if he will cooperate here, what you want to look for is as soon as, let's see if I can just undo this real quick, one-handed. As soon as this goes up here, it will curve at their waist. You'll want to put the hip snap into where it's just snug enough but not too tight. This is very difficult to do. Give me one moment. Gather as much material as you can and do that first snap. Fix this. Okay. Couple things you want to look for is that there's no gapping here too much. You want it to be loose enough to where they can move around. But you don't want to be able to see down in the diaper. Can you stand up for a second?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it should look, oops, pull your shirt up. Should fit just about like this, and then we're gonna turn around. Turn around, honey.
Yeah.
Thank you. And then it should be fitting pretty comfortably on the side. Now, I notice a lot of people will snap down the rise. He's turning the light on and off. Where they will snap down the rise, and what that will do is make this snap down obviously lower, but then they'll get bunching here. So then there's no muffin top, so we know that it's not too tight. And also, can you lay down for a second, honey?
Okay.
Let's lay down for a second. We got to show them something. So here you also want to grab in the middle and just bunch in. This will make sure that they don't have any red marks on the inside. You want it to fit more closely like underwear. And that should be, so you just want to make sure that that hip, please don't unsnap, baby. You want to make sure that hip snap, or right where it curves, is going right across. And that's how you should get a proper fit. Another thing that I wanted to add was to also check here. So if you bend their feet towards them, you'll notice that there's no gapping here. So you want it loose enough to where it's not going to leave those red marks, but you definitely don't want, you want it touching their skin, but you don't want it pressing hard against their skin. So yeah, that should be an easy fit. Now, he's on the right, the largest rise. I actually was doing it wrong. I had this snap down, and I'll show you what that looks like to see how it fits wrong. So I just wanted to show you the improper fit. So I went ahead and snapped it down. Honey, please don't pull. See how this is going down over his hips? Rather than when I was showing how it curves naturally. Then you know that the rise is down, and it's actually, you can actually see it pinching because it's down too far. So if I go ahead and unsnap these, I'm just going to show you the difference. We're almost done, sweetie. Showing the difference just by undoing that. He's much more comfortable. It's a lot looser, but not too loose, and it's not coming down on. Sorry about that. My son was all over the place. I just wanted to recap the problem that a lot of people have with leaks is most of it is going to be with the rise and the hip snap. So if you have a diaper with the 3 snaps that has this the hip snap, adjust that first, fitting the thigh. If you're finding that it's too big or too big or too small, then definitely you need to adjust the rise. I found this out the hard way, unfortunately, and I think that a lot of us is just kind of trial and error. And I researched to try to find a video that would show how to properly fit a cloth diaper, and I really couldn't come across any that really showed all the pieces, you know, all in one place. So hopefully that helps you guys. If you have the 2 snaps, and not the hip snap on your diaper, adjust the bottom row first. That's going to adjust for how thick or how thin your baby's thigh is. And if it's not properly fitting, then adjust the rise as well. As long as the bottom snap is going to be right where your baby's, like their pelvic area, like right where that starts at this, like the start of their leg, it should just go straight across like I showed in my video. And that's how you kind of know if they're going to go up a rise or down a rise. If you'll notice, another sign that it's too far down is that it will be a huge gap in the front. Like if you look at the baby and you can see down in their diaper, it could be that it's just the rises down, snap down too low, and you can see right in the diaper. So try snapping up, and then going in on the thigh a little bit, and then gathering the material just to snap the other snaps on top for the waist. Also, if you have 2 snaps, you don't have to have them on the same, you know, 2 spots. You can turn them a little bit. You can do the bottom one for the hip. If you have like a thicker baby, it can be out a little bit more, and then you can adjust in for a smaller waist as well. So hopefully these tips help you. Thanks so much for watching my videos, and please give this video a thumbs up and like and subscribe.